everyone, I'm going to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 31. And last episode, they told us the story of the Ishbalan or Ishbalan. I feel like it's both, but I keep saying Ishbalan. I just hope that's right. They gave us the story behind the Ishbalan war. Although I feel like I still have some questions even after I watched it. And then they showed us Riza's father and how Roy wanted him to teach him flame alchemy, but he didn't. So I was left confused with how Roy learned flame alchemy. I know the daughter, Riza, had the research tattooed on her back. I don't know if that's where he learned it from, but yeah. And what else? Dr. Mark was dead. Scar killed him after he finished telling the story of the Ishbalan War. And then they also mentioned the fact that after Roy has accomplished everything that he wants to accomplish, like becoming the Führer and changing the way the military works and all that, they are probably gonna come for him and all the people that participated in the Ishbalan War and for some kind of justice thing. So yeah, I just don't want that by the end of this anime. I don't want to see Roy die. So yeah. Now, before we get into this episode, if you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you look in the comment section, in the pinned comment, you can see the reaction itself with full color and sound. The link is in the description box, just in case this reaction gets blocked and I had to cut it out. So yeah, just click on it and check it out there and come back for the review. So let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay. Marco was involved in the extermination. When I read that at first, I thought maybe that it was a future plan and not the Ishbalan War, the extermination of the Ishbalans, that happened. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Okay, Ishbal. When I was typing in the 520 Cens promise, so when I was typing in the tags for the Fullmetal Alchemist previous episode, I saw Ishbalan V instead of B, so that's why I was confused for a bit. Eat. See? Hopefully they'll still be alive by then, because the way this show goes. Did you figure it out? He's talking about Michan, right? What does Xiaomi have to do with this? He's still in bed. Well, it makes sense. Fury. Chewy. Don't die either. I just did that and I just remembered what the President of the United States has done. So, let me not bring that into here. He's getting rid of all your pieces. She's his queen. I was excited about that. What is saying there? Oh my, that is so not what it looks like. Okay. How can I know? How can I know? Really? Coins? Coins? For real? Oh, okay. So that's the start of the episode. The money. Cens. So that's the money. I was reading the title. I was like, huh? Because it's gonna be fewer. So you're never gonna get it. So you better not die. Okay. Oh, so he came back from Shin? Democracy mercy. What's the specialty? Oh, this is where he was, right? The old guy that he was talking to before he left for Central. Is Kenry gonna show up in the episode? You don't know what happened? It all happened. For real? Okay. Why? Oh, because they don't put her in danger. But she's already in danger because Bradley is keeping an eye on her. He's not sentimental. Oh, he's wearing a suit. He looks good in a suit. I never thought I would see him in a suit. I was told the new name I should call him is Gridling, because, Grid and Ling. Gridling. Ay. What was that? Was he also, or he probably was also part of the war, right? But was that scene part of the Ishbalan war? Or was it something else? Oh yeah, he did divorce his wife or something, right? Why are they back? Are they really... Is it really his son? Clearly. Or do I feel something bad's gonna happen? Either to the son or to him. Oh, maybe since Dr. Marco's dead, they're gonna be coming after Dr. Knox. Kimberly. See? I knew he was gonna show up. Is he gonna kill them? Did he poop it out? Oh my gosh, I'm so funny. I mean, he swallowed it, so it must have come out one way or another, right? Or did he vomit it out? Right away. Is he gonna kill him? Here I was thinking that he was just being released and then you're gonna kill somebody on your way out. Won't that, I was supposed that bring you back into prison? But then again, Bradley's doing this right. Maybe. Was it because Marco said? Is that what they put him out? Oh shit, I missed this. Oh. Oh, I actually thought that he killed him. Can't wait to see that confrontation. But then he didn't poop it out. And he didn't vomit it out either. What was that? He's alive. I'm a monster. You can't check. Okay, I put him on like yeah. Like killing a bunch of people. I tell you. Huh, so that's why he did it. Okay, so now let me go back because I feel like I missed some stuff while I was talking. Okay, I had to go back and look at a few of the things that I missed while I was talking. And, okay. Skull mentioned something about him not making sense of the way he raised his hand when he said that. To me, it seems like he couldn't fully understand what was written on his arm, even using the documents that his brother left him. So, and then he wants Marco to help him. Thought I was gonna sneeze. So he wanted Marco's help to help him, like, understand the documents, especially when it comes to the fact that his brother said something about there's something wrong with the alchemy. That I'm guessing Edward and father, from that, whether it's the west or the east, whatever, there's something wrong with the alchemy. But even before that, when he mentioned the fact that he couldn't understand stuff on his arm, in my mind I'm thinking that maybe that's why he's only able to destroy stuff and not create anything, right? Like his alchemy is to destroy things, to decompose things. And maybe it's because he doesn't fully understand what was written on his arm, and once he actually understands it, then he's going to be able to do more apart from destroying stuff. That's where my mind went. And then he like destroyed his face so that Envy and the others can't recognize Dr. Marco. And I'm like, okay, I understand what when he said that and how that might help Dr. Marco not being noticed and everything. But if like Kimberly and Envy and all the other homunculi, they come upon Scar and they see this other person with him, like, I feel like they're gonna know that it's Dr. Marco, even if he's destroyed his face, you know? So I don't know how much efficient that's gonna be. And I actually thought that Dr. Marco died. I actually thought that he died, you know, just because of the way they ended it. But then Envy mentioned the fact that I guess there were two chimeras, whatever, guard dogs there. One of them is missing, and Dr. Marco is an expert in organisms and alchemy that comes with organisms, alchemy, whatever. Like, he's an expert in that, so he probably used the dog, the one dog, to create that fake body to leave for them to find. So I'm like, it didn't cross my mind that he might be alive. So they went and got Kimberly out of prison. They released Kimberly because they want him to find Scar and Dr. Marco. He can kill Scar, but they want Dr. Marco alive. And once they get him back, they're gonna destroy another town to create another Philosopher's Stone, just so they can show their power to Dr. Marco, so that he doesn't cross them or something or other. And Kimberly is all too happy to do that because the guy's crazy already. And then he had the one Philosopher's Stone, and then they gave him another one because they're like, that one is not gonna be enough to destroy an entire town. And then he's like, where did you get this one from? Because the one that he had was made out of each balance. And then Envy is like, the other one, the second one, was made out of the people that were working under, or that were working with Dr. Marco and all that. I am looking forward to the match, well, the fight between Kimberly and Scar, because Kimberly is the one that killed Scar's family. So I am looking forward to that because it's going to be awesome. And now you have Roy. Now that he's lost all his, I guess, support system to other parts of the country, he went to this bar, it seems like, full of these women, and then he talked to Madame Christmas, and Madame Christmas called the guy that he usually plays chess with, right, before he came to Central, because apparently he needs the guy to do something for him. I just don't know what that is. When he was rearranging his chess pieces that the one guy brought to him, he opened, I don't know which piece it was, I don't know if it's the king or not, but yeah, he opened one of them and there was some kind of paper in it. I just don't know what the paper is. That's that paper. Tell him, now that I'm thinking about it, it must be the same chess thing that he uses when he's playing with the old dude, right? I just don't know what his name is. And maybe it was the old dude that put something in the piece in case he needs help from him when he's in Central. And now that he opened it, and now that he needs the old dude's help, he opened the thing and then he took out the paper, and I guess he's following instructions as to how to contact him. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. When he asked Edward for his money back, I'm like, really? You're gonna take back the coins that he used to call Winry? I'm like, really? Just the coins? Sons. The title of the episode was 520 something. When I saw my first thought was to read it as Cens, but no, there was no T at the end there. I'm like, how am I supposed to read it? And then they mentioned the Cens in the episode, and I feel like it's their currency, right? So he wanted that back, and I love the way that Edward was like, okay, I'm not gonna give it to you until after you achieve your goal, which is to become the Führer. Okay, and then he's like, and then I'm gonna give it back to you, right? Once you become the Führer, and then I'm gonna borrow it back, and then give it back to you once the country has become a democracy, and then I'm gonna, he keeps saying that so that I guess he just wants Roy to live like a really long life. So I just find that kind of cool, the way he was prolonging his life, sort of, with the coins and everything. So that was cool. Dr. Knox. Well, Ranfan's grandpa came home, and then at first he was angry that Ranfan couldn't keep Ling Yao safe, and then he like slapped her, and I'm like, yo, really? Don't you see the condition that she's in? Like, that whole situation was not easy, man. Like, she had to face King Bradley. It was a really tough situation, and you just came in like that and just slapped him. But then again, he was crying because she lost her arm and everything, and the boys were about to put her in contact with Winry, but the grandpa's like, no, we don't want to put her in danger because they know how she looks like. They know her face now, so if they were to put her in contact with Winry, then it's gonna put Winry in danger as well. And I'm like, I feel like that doesn't really change anything because she's already in danger because Bradley has his eyes on her. So, I guess Edward was happy with that they thought of protecting Winry. But then again, I'm like, does that really make a difference? What else? Dr. Knox. How about something about Dr. Knox? Dr. Knox, after they left, and he was sitting in his chair, sofa, whatever, then he had this flashback. I went back and looked at it, and it seemed like they were maybe like conducting some kind of experiments on, I don't know who it was, on humans, I guess. And then there were a bunch of human bodies like laying on the floor, and he participated in the Ishbalan War. So I'm thinking, was he also part of the research into creating the Philosopher's Stone, right? And then I started thinking that since Envy and the others, they lost Dr. Marco, that maybe they were gonna go after Dr. Knox to replace him, but I don't think so. And then when his son and wife, they came home, I'm like, Envy can transform into anybody. So at first I'm like, is it really them? But then again, at first I was like, is it really the son? Because, it could have been Envy. But the way they reacted to the father saying something about treating like live patients and everything, the way he got happy about it, I'm like, okay, he's legit. So yeah, and then he was crying about, being able to share a cup of coffee with his family. I'm like, the fact that they brought this, I know he mentioned them before, that he left them, he left the wife and the son and everything, but they didn't actually bring them into the anime. So now that they brought them into the anime, I'm like, okay, something bad's gonna happen to this family, whether it's Dr. Knox that's gonna die or if it's the family that's gonna die, but somebody's dying in this family. Somebody's dying in this family, man. Like, I can see it coming. Okay, what else? Did anything else happen? Oh yeah, when Xiaomei came and Scar introduced her to Dr. Marco and how he knows how to create how to create the Philosopher's Stone and everything. And then she was so excited about how it all works. And I'm like, girl, you don't even know. And then Scar's like, that's not something you should even be thinking about, because the thing is based on dead humans, man. So, nah, forget about it. They showed Lieutenant Havoc in the hospital as the others were leaving. I'm like, oh, it's been a while. It's been like a really long time since we've seen anything from him. And I'm like, oh, he's still in the hospital room and everything. But then again, the guy can't move, so it's not like he's gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. I'm just glad that I got to see him for a second. Anything else? I think that's basically it. Edward and Alphonse talked about what they want to do when they finally get their body back, and Alphonse is like, he wants to eat something that Winry makes, apple pie, I think he said, and Ed is like, he just wants to show the master and Granny that they got their body back and everything. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Okay. And then he mentioned also to Alphonse the fact that they couldn't do the alchemy when they were facing their father, and that other people also couldn't do the alchemy. But then again, you have Scar and Mechant that could. So if they're able to figure out why that is, then maybe they can, fight father. And then they went and tried to look for Mechant, but they can't find her. And they had these sketches of what Mechant looks like, and Edward's sketch is like so not what she looks like. Oh no, they were looking for Xiaomei. She's so cute. They were looking for her. His sketch was like, nah, that was not a likeness of Xiaomei. But of course, Alphonse's was perfect. Okay, I think that's basically it. I didn't even check to see if there were after credit. Okay, I'm good. There was no after credit after this one. Okay, but the next one there is. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and if you had this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FullMetalAlchemist. You can also see the full line for this reaction there as well. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.